Now available in paperback. Those who refuse the gift of eternal life are condemned to wander in the darkness of eternal night. Get your copy of Eternal Night at online booksellers today. I recently got some fan art from a longtime viewer, Cottrell Evans. Now, Cottrell Evans is a digital artist who works with 3D figures, and he decided to send me some art based on my novel, Eternal Night. Now, Eternal Night is a vampire story and shows the origin of Lilith Graves, who is a major character in the SJS DIRECT Universe. And in this image that he sent me, the first of several, he captures the spirit of Lilith Graves in an image where we see Lilith lunging in action. Now, this image is one that really made me smile because it really captures the dark and gothic themes of Eternal Night, and it's like we are coming right into Malice Manor's library. Now, Malice Manor's library is a major part of the story, and Cottrell really captures that whole dark and gothic theme, and this image basically feels like something that comes straight out of my imagination as I wrote it in the novel Eternal Night. Everything from the nailhead sofa to the dark gothic room really, again, captures that whole gothic theme, and this image of Lilith really captures who she is after she's transformed. Now, your Lilith, as everybody who has watched my videos on Eternal Night knows, was inspired by the late singer Aaliyah, and this image really captures her slender build and really captures everything that was absolutely fantastic about the late singer Aaliyah, and also shows how she would fit nicely into this vampiric role. So I love everything about this image, from the black lipstick, which is a Lilith and Matilda Crowley trademark, to everything about the hairstyle and the pose. Again, this scene looks like something that comes straight out of Eternal Night, and it's like, again, an image that was taken straight out of my imagination and brought to picture. So I really loved seeing this image. It looks absolutely fantastic, and it just shows me how my images that I write with words can be turned into absolutely fantastic pictures. And I really thank Cottrell for doing a fantastic job with this image of Lilith Graves. It just, again, it really pops, and it really just comes to life. Now, your Cottrell also sent me an image of another character from Eternal Night, and that character was the Asian victim Penelope. Now, the Penelope character was someone who came in to the book after Lilith was transformed, and she was Lilith's first victim. And in this image, we see what happened to Lilith's first victim, Penelope, after she was transformed into an undead. So I believe he really captured, again, the spirit of your Penelope with this image, because it really shows what she would look like transformed into an undead. And again, we have another great gothic image with a great background of that sofa in Malice's library. So this image really, again, it takes us back to that library, and it also takes us back to his great room and shows us the kind of environment that your Malice Manor would be like. So I really like this image. It really, again, brings that character of Penelope to life. And Penelope, again, she's a minor character in the story, but she has a major part in the plot. So this is a character that most people wouldn't really pay that much attention to, but he's done a great job of bringing that character to life. Now, in a third image he has done, he shows that your Lilith and your Penelope are throwing down. Now, this was a scene that was in Eternal Night, but Lilith was, again, undead, and your Penelope was human, but he has both of the vampiresses facing off. But that's something that's very I would have went on to put in the book. But it's just great to see these characters again brought to life in this absolutely fantastic series of images that really bring the story to life in pictures. And I really am very happy to see Cottrell really take these characters and bring them to life in these images. And that's why I had to come out and share those images with you, because Cottrell has just done an absolutely fantastic job of bringing Eternal Night to life in pictures. And when I look at these images, it makes me very eager to make something like an Eternal Night movie or an Eternal Night comic book, because I can see those images just coming to life and taking the words that I wrote and turning them into absolutely fantastic pictures. I really want to thank Cottrell Evans for taking the time to develop these fantastic digital images. I know how much work it goes into making images like this. I mean, it takes many hours of working with 3D models. It takes many hours of placing objects like furniture, because I've worked with DAZ 3D myself, and I know how much of a challenge it is to go out here and work with these kind of images. And I know how much time it takes to go out here and render these kind of images. It takes a lot of hours of labor, and it shows how much your Cottrell loves Eternal Night and how he brought these characters to life. I mean, I really am grateful to him for going out here and taking the time to develop this fan art, and I wanted to share it with all of you viewers, because all these kind of pieces mean a lot to me, and whenever I get this type of artwork, I oftentimes want to share it with my viewers so that they can see how much great labor was put into these kind of pieces. And I also, it just really touches me to see that my stories are impacting readers and they're creating great works like this. Now, if you see a character that you like from the SJS Direct Universe and you want to design a piece of fan art like Cottrell has done, you can send that fan art to my email at sjsdirectamerica@gmail.com. And if I haven't published a book yet, like an ISIS series book or an E-Steam series book or a John Haynes series book, and it features those characters, I will feature that art in the back of a book as fan art. So I oftentimes want to publish the fan art so other readers can see how great the characters are, and I'll try to see if I can fit this fan art into another title in the ISIS or the E-Steam series or the John Haynes series, because Lilith is featured in John Haynes, so I may feature this at Death's Door Prose edition. So there's always a book that I'm going to try to feature it in. So if you've got some fan art of characters in the SJS Direct Universe, like ISIS, John Haynes, E-Steam, Lilith Graves, Matilda Crowley, or any other character in the SJS Direct Universe, you can send that fan art to me at sjsdirectamerica@gmail.com. Again, I want to thank Cottrell for putting together such fantastic art, and I'm looking forward to seeing any other pieces that other viewers want to go out here and produce. Now, if you want to pick up Eternal Night, you can find Eternal Night in paperback and Kindle format on Amazon.com, and you can read Eternal Night if you have Kindle Unlimited for free. Now, that's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and e-readers. ISIS, Revenge of the Cyber Goddess. The goddess next door takes on the threat of a deadly digital diva driven to destroy the world in this action-packed, all-new ISIS series adventure. Get ISIS, Revenge of the Cyber Goddess, featuring a bonus pin-up and the other 2 books in the Cyber Goddess saga at online booksellers everywhere